Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Okay, we have a random body. So far, I haven't been able to figure out what to do with this fella right here. But I'm pretty sure we make a tool, we might be able to, harvest them, find an item in there or something. Or more importantly, just take a little pisser on him too, are you taking the royal piss? Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Breathedge. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. I'm pretty sure that's Breathedge. It could be Breathedge. Breathedge. It's Breathedge. It's a really weird title. That being said, this is actually a really weird game in general. If I had to compare this to anything, it would be Subnautica in space with a bit of a Stanley Parable self-aware humor to it. This game makes fun of itself, it makes fun of you, it doesn't take itself serious, but there is a survival element to it, except you're in space trying to, I think, deliver the remains of your grandfather when something catastrophic happens. So it's a really wacky, silly survival game. Comes out on the 13th. If you like it and want to see a bit more of a channel, let me know in the comments. Let me know by leaving a thumbs up. We can definitely do so. Keep in mind, there's a lot of things happening in the channel right now, so I'm going to try to be picking what you guys are really enjoying. So this right here is, I'm pretty sure if you guys have played it, total Fallout reference right here. But you got the entire robotic thing smoking and everything. The Red Ruin software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases, and therefore we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's glove for something more useful. Again, it's self-aware. Yay, censorship. No, man, you let them. Actually, I would let them smoke, but I'm really curious about what you will replace that with, so let's go ahead and censor ourselves. You're smoking a carrot out of your coffin neck.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
R2-D3. Mm-hmm.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
I love over-the-top robot voices like that. Put on a defiant expression and spit in the face of this piece of iron. Spit on him! Oh, we're wearing, a helmet. Yeah. Disgusting.
You tell us all from the beginning, or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Or violence. Good. It's so good. Spitting was a lousy idea, we agree. You'd better tell your story first, so we can still have your defiant expression. Let's go ahead and tell him so we get the ball rolling here. What do we got here? We have the Interstellar Liner, unnamed. Your yogurt or some other garbage ads could be here. Ah, grandfather. You've passed away. You left me your chicken, apparently. Green Universe, broccoli attack. Activist promise, oh. Yeah, there's a little bit of space tumbling, Yeah, it sucks when that happens. You're just traveling in space and suddenly your grandfather's coffin flies out of the spaceship. Luckily, we were still in our little, spaceship when everything kind of went to shambles here. So now, we're gonna be basically surviving off of this little small area here.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
So my entire story was a lie because I explained to him the logo outside of the ship. Again, self-aware. So now we have to tell him again. This time without the logo, because we were lying. If we were inside, how the hell did we see the logo outside? He makes a really good point, I gotta tell you. Okay, so here we are. Got some gum. got ourselves a chicken too.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact.
I can read, yes. Use.
Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
You raise a pretty good point. Surviving kind of would be very important. So, we have a gas leak over. Zero gravity. Stop it right now. Okay, hold up. Oh no. Oh no, we bugged it. What the chickie?
You'll need an object without any holes.
Yep. Well, here's the problem. We did plug up the hole momentarily, but the chicken itself's got a little bit of a bug hole. A bug hole? A butt hole. I wanted to say like a butt plug, but that doesn't mean it. If anything, we have to plug his butt up so he stops, shooting the gas out of that. What a dilemma we have happening over here. Okay, let's, remove that. Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Chewing gum.
Picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it, take out the chewing gum from your pocket.
Oh, I thank you.
Try to stick it somewhere except for your face.
I will stick it somewhere. I'll stick it right here. Okay. Oh. Plug it.
You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won.
Thank you.
Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
So that's literally our quest right there. Go number 1, interphone, improve our suit, which we'll have to improve it to go further and further out. But let's proceed over here and see if we can get somebody on the phone here. Yes. Use interphone. Use it.
Just the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Oh, of course I would. So we have to go out now. Keep in mind that we can't really breathe too long out there. We can breathe up for 50 seconds or whatever it is. We also have an eat bar, a drink bar, survival basics, and then our health is down low. We could recover our HP by resting. We also have the back scratch.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
Probably. And also look around because a bunch of, you know how we picked up that back scratcher? It literally does nothing for you. But by picking this up, we actually now have a blueprint. Let's see, let me see if I can show this off really quickly. We now have a blueprint over here to make ourselves a grabber, which is a very important tool for you. So because we picked this up, that was nothing to do with that, we can now make the grabber going forward. We have to pick up some items for that though, but now we can make that. So a lot of the blueprints are just like random items floating in space, which you'll collect, and you'll get some sort of weird recipe off of it. Here we have the drill, which is actually very important. Grandpa's garage was full of such blueprints. Let's go ahead and take this one too. So now we have the drill. Piece of truth. Famous car exhibition turns out to be the skies of cannibal chipmunks. Oh, don't you just hate it when they turn out to be cannibal chipmunks? Anything behind you? Oh, that's what we were reading beforehand. All right, let's leave that.
But the probability of the liner crashing due to a terrorist attack is 65%.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of good. We need a scanner for this, which we don't have just yet. We'll take that rubber. We also now have the thick electrical tape blueprint. And over here we can store all the extra stuff we'll be collecting. We'll be picking up a bunch of stuff, so you'll definitely be using this going forward. A bunch of pictures over here you can interact with. Again, a lot of these are just kind of like there for comedy's sake. Open this up.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Oh, cool. So it'll suck stuff up randomly, and I could also press F to relieve myself. Oh, no, don't pee on the seat. It's not even opened up, you sicko. We need a scanner for this guy. All right, let's go on out of here for now. And
a source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Yeah, so it's not really about it's partially like, radiation, but it also has to do with the fact that, we can't breathe out here too long. So right now what I'm trying to do is just come down through here, and we're going to pick up a lot of random objects if we can. Extract some plastic. We need a handy scrapper, which you don't have.
Analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Okay, we have a random body. A lot of them died, huh? Yeah, that's a shame. All right, let's see if I can take that. We have to go fix the antenna over there, but right now, oxygen is limiting. I got a body, though. Hold up. Let me see if I can I want to grab that, but I can't. I'm carrying this body. I'm not sure if we can ever cannibalize this body, but I'll take it with me. Open up the door. Open up the door. I'm here. Open it up. Don't let me die. Dog, get in here. No, come here. Okay. There you go. Anything useful on you. Grab the corpse. See, so far I haven't been able to figure out what to do with this fella right here. But I'm pretty sure we make a tool, we might be able to, like, harvest them, find an item in there or something. Or more importantly, just take a little pisser on them too. Are you taking the royal piss? Oh, I am literally taking the royal piss, dog. Alright, let's go back out and see about that antenna, which should be somewhere back over here. We'll pick up some items along the way, though.
The shuttle got caught in some larger debris. Lucky.
Good. Let's see. This will be for food. The ice ones will be for water. We need to go down over here, pick up some more of that for some food down the line.
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully.
Very carefully? You got it.
You've got great engineering skills.
Oh,
You've
got
broken
it.
the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
It's still intact,
Looks
so
like
here.
the steering wheel. You need to try to connect. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills. Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
As I mentioned, I love all the commentary in the game. It's really fast, which just kind of like adds to the entire, just silly feel of everything. Like, it just feels so smarmy because it's just talking so fast and casually. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna probably die, but that's all right. All right, so we got some things here to do. Let's see here. First and foremost, I think we got to make something. We can make water now. Let's also make some food. So we can make food off of these nutritious goos we just got. It'll restore hunger by 25. We need this one first to continue the questing, and then we could go further and further out. So this requires wire. Wire's a little bit of a pain in the ass to find, but I think I might have an idea where it might be at. Common resources and composite resources. Alright. So the only thing we really need for this is going to be wire. We already have the metal for this, and then we could also use this metal to make refined metal. Alrighty, so let's go out. And if I'm correct, we should be able to make a... stop at zero gravity. We should be able to make like some scissors eventually to get a fabric off of this thing here. Are we good to go? Let's actually have some of this water here really quickly. And some nutrition for ourselves here. I think wire, we should hopefully be able to find it. Is it up here? I hope no. No, it might be wire actually. Yes, it is. Extracted. We have enough what we need for the debug station now, which is fine. But before we leave, let's see if we can find some more wire, because I'm sure we'll need it for some other things. That's good. It's kind of really hard to tell what you could pick and what you can't, but I believe there's some sort of tool you could eventually craft that will tell you exactly what you can mess around with. But since we're out here right now and we have to go back and craft some more things to proceed, let's just grab some of these items for later, because I know we'll be doing a ton of crafting here eventually. That's fine. And there should be some containers around here that we should break, like that one. That's a breakable container. There should be something good in there. But we need to get a tool that lets us break stuff open, which, it's not really the back scratcher. You can actually scratch your back with this, so check this out. Do it, dog. Ah, that's a good scratch right there. Alright, so let's see here. We should be able to make the debug thingamabob. Yes, go ahead and make it.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
So you might die, but it's okay. We got you covered, buddy. We'll hook you up. Get some fabric over here I missed earlier. Anything else? No. Okay. So, is it from here? I guess it's from here. Yeah, debug the interphone. I like how we made that thing just to smack the computer around for it to work. Alright, let's call for help.
The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
I mean, look at the years that it'll take them to get here to save me. Crap imposed by the developers. You literally make this, and it does nothing for you. Because it's just crap imposed by the developers. But we have to find ourselves 2 refined metal. We should be able to make 1 with the 4 metal we have here. And thick electrical tape. Can we make the tape just yet? No, we need rubber for this guy here. We might as well just go ahead and make this one. So we can get 4 more metals. We'll have to get some rubber for the tape. I'm not really sure where you get rubber from. But I think we might... Incredible. Survived one. I see your avatar online. Well, I see a couple of things I'm liking online here at the moment, if you catch my drift, babe.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Well, the hormonal system's working just fine. I saw a couple of things that I enjoyed watching, so I will try to find that person, wherever they might be at. Assuming it's even a person. Oh, here we got the handy scrapper. This is actually very important. Oh, I use metal right now to make the refined thing, but we need it for the handy scrapper, so this will help us break down a lot of things we need. That's the alcohol thing that we got. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is really quickly is make the handy scrapper. We need 3 metal for that. This will be like our first legit tool for the outside. The problem is we gotta find metal out here and about. What is that? Some mug. That's Grandpa's mug. Alright, let's come over through... Oh, there we go. Metal. So we'll pick you up. There should be a couple of more recipes, I think, within all these bodies here. So we have enough now to make the scrapper, which is good. Let's see here. Is there anything else I could just pick up? Got that. We got some water. Got a ton of water, actually, for free. Got some more booze. Nothing wrong with the old booze. I need to scan you, which we don't have just yet. We have to break this down with a thingamabob that I've been talking about. Break that down, too. Might be some more wire for the future. I'm dying. Yes, I understand. We have a coffin over here, too. I think that one needs a crowbar. So let's see if we can hopefully make it back. When you run out of oxygen out here... Oh, babe. I know, stop distracting me with your bosom. I understand. I would like to be there, too. Tools, there it is. Make this bad boy right here. And we can say goodbye to Grandpa's back scratcher. We didn't need a lot of these handy scrappers. Can we make 2? No, I only have enough for like 1. But we'll pick up a lot more metal once we start breaking stuff down. And let's see. Let's give ourselves... Well, we'll use this over here. So the next thing we're going to need going forward, I would say would be maybe the grabber. The drill, for a fact, we need that for aluminum. So I think if we go and smash one of those things we've seen down below, like those containers I've been talking about, we should be able to get some of that stuff here. Let's see. So we'll whack it. Whack it about. And of course our item has durability too. Okay, stop. Where are the items at? No! You dropped a lot of good stuff, I know you did, I've lost it. Okay, here's another one. That should have been rubber if I'm correct, so we might have rubber now. Oh, I know you dropped more! I've lost you in the vacuum of space! Oh, this is the reason why we need that scanner, I think. It'll tell you what you could pick up. Oh, I know, there's a third thing that dropped! Oh, the scissors! I see them! Don't die! Okay, I got the scissors, we can make the shears now for that fabric that we talked about. Get inside. Babe, stop it! You're distracting me with the bosom. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is enough, but it should be enough to make at least the equipment. Oh, what is this? Oh, the shears, right, we talked about that. Resources, there we go. So, let's see. We just need 1 and then 2 refined metal. We need a bit more metal for that. So, luckily, all we need is like 1 tape. We had exactly enough rubber. Well, we actually have 1 rubber left over. But now what we need to do is run out here and grab a bit more metal. So what we'll do is we'll probably make... Oh, you'll be fine. So if you break this bad boy down, it'll give you quite a bit of metal. I think we need like 2 of these to get our objective done. So once we make the crap imposed by the developer, we'll probably start wrapping it up over here. But this is only like this tip of the iceberg for this game. I've gotten further off camera, and it just gets wackier and wackier. But if you guys enjoy it, want to see a bit more, we definitely cover it. So do let me know in the comments. Leave me a thumbs up and all that jazz, and we could come back to it. It's a survival game with a bunch of like witty stuff, so it's like, you know, perfect really for me, because I love wackiness and I like survival games, so it's a really good combination. That radio would also give you some good stuff. Hold on, let's see if I could... Oh, look at that, I catapulted you towards the entrance. That's perfect. Okay, don't start killing me. It's fine, open the door. I'm here. Don't do it. Okay, let's see here. We should be able to... We need 2 of you, right? Oh, we actually have enough. Perfectly enough for 2 of these bad boys here. So 1 and 2. And we should be able to make the crap imposed by the developer. Okay. Let's equip that. And hold on, before... Can I save myself? Yes. Handle that save. You're saving? Good. Okay, before we wrap up, we gotta do something else that's, you know, again, the game being self-aware of itself. Let's see. We reached level 99 in 1 item.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
So all this was for nothing. You quote-unquote level up to 99. You can install this if you want to. Hey, let's install this to get an upgrade. Oh. Confirm the installation? Sure. Yep, we installed it. Well, There's at least one more thing we could do with that, which is going to be, come back over here, buddy. Hit yourself. And if we continue, we die. So, in case you're wondering, don't smack yourself with the crap imposed by the developers. If you want to see some more of this, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a thumbs up, and we shall do so. Otherwise, all the information for the game will be down below. I will catch you next time.